Hey, Eddie Bells here. Welcome. Got some exciting things I want to share with you. My name is Eddie Bells, by the way. I'm a lifestyle strategist where we help you live the life that you're called to live and not the life that you have to live. And listen, I'm going to share with you three reasons really why I believe most people don't reach their goals. Or how about why most people don't keep their resolutions? Have you ever set resolutions and you just can't figure out why you just don't seem to keep it, right? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to share with you three reasons, right? It's three reasons today. So let's just kind of jump right in. But who do we have on so far? Who's tuning in with me live? Comment live if you're on live. If you're looking at the replay, definitely comment replay. But it's January 3rd, about to be the 4th. And we gotta, I always say you got two people. You got the one person that says, oh, it's only the 4th, or only the 3rd, so I got plenty of time to reach my goals for the month. And then you got the other person that says, oh my God, it's already the 3rd. I gotta turn it up, right? I'm losing days, I'm losing time, because you have a sense of urgency. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Joyner? How you doing, Mr. Keenan? All right, awesome. So, 3 reasons I'm gonna share with you. Now, there are 3 more reasons. If you want to know the other 3 reasons, just reach out to me, and I'll be happy to share those with you in detail. But I want to just talk about 3 reasons right now. Number 1 is commitment, right? There's not enough commitment. Commitment is doing the thing you said you do long after the mood you said it in has left you. That means the mood or the feeling is gone, and that's where commitment sets in, right? So the commitment is not there. And here's how you have commitment, true commitment. You either have money invested or time invested, right? You don't have skin in the game. If you don't have skin in the game, then it's just not going to happen, right? So do you have some kind of skin in the game? Do you have money put out, or do you have time put out? For instance, I use like health as an example. If you've already paid a personal trainer, then you've got skin in the game. So you are going to keep those health resolutions because you already paid the man, right? So, and that could apply to any area, whether it's your business area. Maybe you have a coach that you're working with. If you already paid the coach, right? Or if you already started the business, you already put the money down, then you're committed, right? So now it's just a matter of just keeping that commitment. But a lot of times if we don't put the money or the time down, we don't schedule the time for it, then it's just not going to happen. Let's just be honest, right? It sounds good, it sounds nice, it would be something that we'd like to do, but it's just probably not going to happen, right? So that's number 1, got to have commitment. Number 2, we hear this all the time, I've talked about it all the time, is a why. But I want to be very specific. You got to have a clearly defined why. What is a clearly defined why? So I was at a meeting last night, and I did this with a young lady, and I said to her, I said, hey, look, what's your why? And she said, look, I want to be there for my children, and I want to be involved in my children's life. And I said, why? Why is that important? So I call this peeling back the onion layers on the why. And so I said, she said, well, because this, it would make me feel happy to know that I could be there. And I said, why would that make you feel happy? And, she started looking at me like, okay, come on, are you crazy? What person wouldn't want to be there for their child, right? So, she started saying, well, I'd be happy if I could spend more time with my kids. I said, but why would you be happy? And then she said she said it. She said, well, when I was a child, and then boom, she didn't have to say anything else. I already knew that was a real why. It was an internal thing that's pushing her, because she was like, look, it didn't happen for me, and I want to make sure that it happens for my kids. That's why my why is so important. So the surface why, sometimes we give a surface why. Like, it would sound nice if I could do this for my spouse, or it'd be great if I could do that, or if I could do this for my kids. But what's the real why? Like, what's the thing that makes you tick, that makes you say, look, this has to get done. It's non-negotiable, right? So it's the why is not strong enough, or it's not big enough. It's not clearly defined. It's not precise, right? So that's number 2. And then number 3, this is a good one too. This is a really good one. I've never heard this before, but it really makes sense. You don't have a plan, but not a plan to make the goal happen, but a plan a plan for your schedule, right? So what I'm saying is, you don't have to have the plan of how I'm going to make XYZ happen. You just have to have the plan scheduled out of how you're going to manage your time. Make sense? So like, for instance, what am I going to do on Monday at 7 o'clock? Or what am I going to do on Saturday? Or what am I going to do every single day that's going to lead me to that goal? Maybe you don't know how you're going to accomplish the goal, but you at least know what you're going to be doing every day to accomplish the goal. Make sense? And then hopefully those little pieces of activity that happen every single day will matriculate into that big goal happening. Make sense? So again, number one, commitment. Number two, having a clearly defined why. And number three is having a plan in place, but not just a plan of how you're going to accomplish it, but a plan of how you're going to schedule your time, how you're going to manage your time. See, everybody has 24 hours in the day, right? But some people get more out of the day. You know, there's a guy, Eric Thomas, that I follow. I love this teaching. And one of the things he calls it toothpaste, right? And he's got it's the toothpaste training. And he talks about how, I think it was his aunt. His aunt has this dispenser and she can squeeze out more toothpaste out of the tube versus us. We're trying to squeeze it out with our hands and we just can only get so far. But she has a dispenser. She can get more from the toothpaste. And so what I'm saying is some people just know how to get more from the day, right? So you got to be that person. Can you get more from the day? That's all we're saying is you got to get more out of your day. And so you have to learn how to, like for instance, you know, one thing I suggest is, how you doing, Lorenzo? One thing I suggest is, hey, what are you doing in the car? Like most people have 20, 30 minutes commute to where they're going and 20, 30 minutes back home. What are you doing in that time? You could be working on yourself. You could be learning something. You could be, we call it drive time university. You could be growing while you're in the car. Or one of the things that I like to do is I like to communicate with my team and say, hey, what's going on this week? What can I help you with? How can I serve you, right? You know, haven't talked to you in a few days. What's your goal? How can I help you make that happen, right? I like to do that while I'm in the car. Why? Because what else am I going to do? Just listen to the radio, right? I got to be efficient with my time. Make sense? So anyway, if you want to know the other three things that keep us from achieving our goals and actually keeping our resolutions that we set, well, how about this? First, you got to actually have a resolution. Some people just don't even have that. You got to have a goal. You got to have a resolution. You got to have something that you're shooting for. Otherwise, you're running a race without a finish line. And that could be hard because you're just running and hoping that you'll get there, but you don't even know where there is, right? So you got to know where there is. And that only happens by setting a clearly defined target and then setting a deadline, being specific about some action steps that you're going to go for, holding yourself. I'm not going to give away the other three. You got to reach out to me if you want the other three. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys got some value. If you did, like, comment, share with somebody who you think could use this. And let's turn it up in 2019. This year is the year to go for your dream in 2019. God bless you guys. Take care.